Hey guys, it's me Juanita and I'm back here again with you guys for a highlighting and contouring. I did use cream and I did use powder, and I also did use high-end on one side and I did use drugstore on the other, just to give you guys a little like variation to where what you can afford or what you want to pay for the highlighting and the contouring. I did use, like I said, drugstore and high-end. So if you guys want to see what this video is about, just keep watching. Alright guys, let's get into this highlighting and contouring. I do have two options for pretty much almost everything, just because of the fact that I do have a high-end and a drugstore. I did swatch it on my hands to try to get like similarities. But let's see, I'm going to start on this side. I'm going to do my high-end, and I have the MAC Prep and Prime, and it is in Light Boost. And it's a highlight, and I like this. I usually really don't use concealer, and I really like the way this looks. So let's get started. I like to do the whole triangle shape, and I like to make sure I get really underneath the eye. That's why I don't have like bottom eyeshadow on. I don't like to put concealer. Normally this is actually done before my eyeshadow, but for the video I did my eyeshadow first, and I did not put bottom eyeshadow on yet, just because I don't like the way it looks. Like, I don't want to like get into my eyeshadow while I'm doing this. I do drag it about that far. I am going to take my beauty blender just because I like the way it blends out everything, and it's a little dry now because I was doing my rest of my face while I was doing the rest of my face while I was getting things ready for this video. And I'm going to take my MAC Fix Plus spray, and this is a limited edition. It is coconut and I love the way it smells, but I'm going to take that, spray my beauty blender a little so I could have it a little more damp, get right underneath that eye and start blending out. Unfortunately, I don't have, you know what, I do. So I think I'll try this one. I got this actually at Marshall's. It was $4, so I'll try this side to blend. I've never used this to blend out. I've always used it to bake, but we'll try it for the sake of the video. And if you guys like the way it looks or like the way it turns out, you guys can always go check out your local Marshall's, TJ Maxx, something like that, and find yourself a comparison or a dupe. But let's start blending this out. If the lighting looks different, it's because I finally got me a light, but I'm not sure if you guys will be able to pick up on the highlighting. Alright, that looks pretty good, I have to say. I like the way this looks. Pretty well blended out. Let me go dampen this. Alright, so now that this is damp, I found a somewhat similar color to the Light Boost, and this is the NYX HD concealer, and it is in, what color is this in? I'm not even sure. Oh, here we go. It is in CW6 Glow, so we're going to put some of this underneath the eye and work this in there in the same triangle shape. I try to come like around to the line of my nose where I put it at. Let's get a little bit more. I don't fully dip it in. I just kind of like right about here, just to get all the extra product that we wipe off from there. And there's that one. So let's take this. I don't know the brand or like the name of the company. I do know it came like in a floral box, and it did say it was infused with vitamin E, so you can look for that while you're out there at the stores trying to find it. It does seem to be okay. I'm not that big of a fan of it. I'm a fan of a beauty blender, and I feel like it's taking off a lot of products, so. And it seems to be already like pretty blended in, so let's go with contouring. I'm sorry, I just like completely zoned out. I do have a cream contour, which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills. This one is the light kit, and I will be taking the darkest shade, and I'm going to use it on this side just since I want to stick to more like high end on this side. So I will be using this little brush. I did get it off of like in my eyebrow video, I got it off of Instagram. I found the company and I really love it. I'm gonna actually wet this brush too because I've had that for a while and I really don't use it, so I'm gonna wet it. Maybe we can moisten up the Anastasia Beverly Hills palette. Let's take that. Always with contour, like less is more. Like this is a lot for me right now, so I shouldn't have put that much, but I am gonna take it into my forehead. And I do want to contour right there too. So I'm gonna take my beauty blender again. We're gonna start blending this out. And take some more of this Fix Plus spray and spray that. I feel like it's too damp now. I do have to contour this big ass forehead you guys see. Thanks, Mom. Oh, I feel like that made my... I have like a dark mark right there from messing with the pimple. I feel like it made it darker. Again. Okay. That seems to be pretty good. I'm gonna try and get the prices of everything down in the description bar for you guys, so you guys know how much it is and how much it varies. And right now, I'm gonna use, I have two of these. They're the contour kits by Wet n Wild, the highlight and contour, but oh, I guess it just says contour. I feel like this one would be, I know it doesn't really look like it, but this one I feel like would be way too muddy on my face, so I'm gonna stick with this one. And I did not set under my eyes, and I just remembered that, so I'm going to set under my eyes. I'm going to use the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I will be using this yellow color right here, and I'm going to take, it's actually, this brush is actually a Real Techniques, and I really like it. Pick up a little bit of product, dust off of the excess, and then I'm just going to pop it right underneath there. Thank goodness for picking up those Wet n Wild ones, because I completely forgot that I did not set under my eyes. And you should always set, because it can crease and it can get like bunchy underneath your eye, so it's always good to set. I will be using the same brush just because I love it so much, and it fits like underneath the eye perfectly for this Wet n Wild one. And this one is, oh, it's on the front. It's Caramel Toffee, and it's 750A. And I'm going to take this yellow color. I've never used this before. I've swatched it a little, but I've never used it, so I'm going to take that, dust off the excess. I'm going to pop that right underneath there. Alright, so let's finish popping this underneath the eye to set this. I'm not really sure I like this side just because of that beauty blender I tried. I really don't like the way the texture of my face looks. Like, I feel like this side looks really smooth and this side just looks really, like, you can see my pores, and I have big pores, so I'm trying to cover them things up. But back to the contouring, I'm gonna use this Dulce de Leche 749A to contour on this side of my face. So let me grab, I did not put out a contour brush for this one. So let's grab one. This is a crown brush, and it is for contouring. So I'm gonna dip into this right here. I'm gonna dust off the excess, and I'm gonna do my little ducky face. Sorry if you can hear the baby crying. Her dad has her right now while I film, and she's probably getting hungry, and since she's breastfed, he really can't help her. So let's get into this forehead. Like I said, thanks, Mom. I am going to set this side too, just because I used a powder or a cream. I'm going to take the Shade and Light palette again, and I'm going to take probably this color right here on the end. I'll list the names down for you below because I know it has them on the back, and I know I will butcher them, so let's set this real fast. Always be sure to set when you're using creams or liquids, just because you don't want them to move around on your face. All right, I feel like this side just, I'm not sure if that one was really pigmented enough to show up. Let's try the 750 right now and see if it does anything. I hope, fingers crossed, I don't look muddy with this. I don't want it to look all cakey. Damn it, it really looks so red, it like red undertones. Let me see, I'm gonna try wiping all the excess off this brush and like, I'm gonna try and buff this out. Just be sure you go with something that's not gonna make you muddy looking, like just really harsh in the sockets of your cheeks, but I think that's pretty good blending out. So I do have a high end, and I do have, I'm gonna say it's probably more reasonable because I got it in my glam bag or Ipsy bag, whatever you want to call it. I do have like a stick form, I guess like a cream highlight. So I will be going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills That Glow, and I'm gonna be taking, oh, it won't bend back, and I really don't want to bend it because this one's already breaking, but I will be taking Bubble, this color right here. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna use my Anastasia Beverly Hills number A23 brush. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Yeah. So we're gonna take that and we're gonna take Bubble, and I'm just gonna dip it right on in, and I'm gonna pop that in the cheeks. I probably should have done my blush first. So for my high-end blush, I'm gonna be going with the Cheekathon palette, and I'm gonna be taking a mix between Dandelion and Dallas, just because I don't want to go too dark and I don't want to go too light. So I'm gonna just hit in both of those. And this is so pigmented and so amazing. I love the way this looks. And I like to take the highlighting brush, and when I'm done pretty much highlighting the top of my cheek, which I'm going to pick up a little bit more of this Bubble right here, I'm just going to take a little bit of this and I'm going to pop off the extra. Then I'm going to drag it down just a little bit. This is just my preference. This is how I like it. I'm not telling anybody that they have to do their makeup this way. I'm not saying that my makeup is perfect, but this is how I like to do it. And this is how I have been doing it. So, you know, you like it or you don't. And for the cheaper alternative, I do have the Morphe R36. Anyways, and I will be taking, oh, I'm lying. I'm not even going to use that right now. I'm going to be using this. I'm lying. I'm not going to be doing any of that until I put some damn blush on. And I have the Milani, and this is the Romantic Rose powder blush, and I love this. I love this color. It is beautiful. It's just really neutral, and I love the way this color looks on the cheek, well, on my skin tone. Like, this is what I like for more of a like neutral classic look. Something that's not gonna give me like, damn girl, like what blush are you wearing? You know what I mean? You guys feel me, don't you? So I'm gonna smile. I'm gonna put that on. Just wiped off some of the extra product that I had on the brush, and I'm just going to try and blend this out some. But let's get on to the highlight. It is going to be this cream highlight, and it is going to be the stick. I would try saying the name, but I don't even know how to, so let's show you guys. I will leave it in the bottom bar. I'll see if I can find a price for you guys. And this is my first time using it on the cheek, so let's see how this works. I'm just gonna draw some of this on there. As you can see, it's pretty, it's really pretty, so I'm gonna take my actual beauty blender this time because I don't like that I don't like that other one that I have at all to like use for a beauty blender. I more like it for baking. That's why I'd got it for, just because I didn't want to cake up my beauty blender. Even though I wash it all the time, I didn't want to cake it up with all the powder. I can do a video on baking next if you guys want. Let me know. Give this video a thumbs up so I know you guys want to see how to bake your face. This is really pretty, but I don't feel like it's as like in your face as I want and as highlighty as this side, I guess you can say. So let me grab something to try to make this one a little better, and it is drugstore also. This is the 320 Catwalk Pink from Wet n Wild. I love this. It's really so pretty. I'm pretty sure I used this on my sister for her wedding makeup, and I am going to be doing that look over again. So I'm going to take this Morphe R36 that I already showed you guys. I'm going to pick up pretty much just like these gold colors, the like gold and champagne color, and I'm going to pop it on there. I don't really want pink. I'll drag it down some. I just feel like you really can't mess with Anastasia Beverly Hills when it comes to highlighting. Like, that girl, she's on point with that stuff. So we will. It's a little better now. Not identical to this side. I don't know if you guys can really pick it up with this new lighting. And I haven't been using my DSLR. I have it right here. I tried to set it up with my ring light that I have now, but I was just really washed out and you really couldn't see me. So hopefully I can figure out how to fix that. So next step, I will be back, and I don't really, well, actually there is a next step. Let me find my little contour brush. I got this in an Ipsy bag also, and it's a little contour brush. That's what it says it is, at least, and I really do like it. It says small contour W07, and this is slid, I don't even know, girl. I'm gonna take my Shade and Light palette again, and I'm gonna dip into this color again. I'm gonna dust off the extra, and I'm gonna hit the side of my nose. I do like to contour my nose. It is a little crooked. I'll probably have to do a story on that, what happened, but to sum it up, a horse headbutted me on a cruise. So yeah, that made for an amazing trip. So let's take that. I don't want to use the caramel toffee one to contour my face just because of how much red undertone it has. So I am going to take this dulce de leche, and I'm going to tap off the extra. I'm going to go on the side of my nose again, and I do like to take it under my nose. I feel like I have such a weird nose just because of the fact that I have a mix between my mom and my dad, and my mom's more pointy and my dad's is more like a ball, like I have right, well, they both have a ball, but my dad's is more round, I should say. But I'm not really one to highlight. I will take whatever is left on my Anastasia brush because I'm not really one to highlight my nose. I don't like putting that little dot there. I don't like to emphasize this ball. So I'm just going to take a little bit of it on the bridge of my nose. You really can't see. So maybe I'll pick up just a little bit of bubble. Just a little bit. And I'm going to pop this here. I'm hoping this lighting's a lot better than the last couple videos. And that's it for the highlighting and contouring. I will be back with the rest of my makeup in just a second, guys. Alright guys, and that's it on the highlighting and contouring. I did use high-end and drugstore, so I'm going to leave everything below that I do know and I can look up, like all the prices and the shades and everything. If you guys like the video, please thumbs it up. Please subscribe. I will be having a giveaway at 500 subscribers. I will be giving away a Morphe palette with 2 brushes to go with it, whichever type of palette you pick, type of brushes you get. So please like, please subscribe if you're not already. Thank you guys for watching. I love you guys.